We're staying at the Boardwalk Hotel in Walt Disney World, and we're staying at 5310. That's the room number. And I will take you inside. It is decorated with old-fashioned chic and grace. Very neutral, very calming, soothing colors. This is the wallpaper that you're seeing in the background. Now, the lock, the first thing that I'm showing you is the door. The lock, you have basically, you see, you have one lock. So I would have liked to see probably a lock at a higher level than that for kids not to wander about. Let me see if I take this off. There is a bottom lock as well, so there's two locks altogether. But probably putting another extra lock if you have kids that are escape artists. You can get something in the hardware store, like a magnet or something that will sound the alarm. I like, this is the Evacuation Plan. It's very clear, very simple. Love it. Pinocchio is leading the way and Jiminy Cricket. Always good. Like the green check by Disney. That's very nice. I would want to copy this one for home. Lights out, ceiling and TV off, recycled bottles, faucets off, balcony closed, reusing towels, thermostat set back. Great ideas. And talk about the thermostat. It's on this side, which is the right hand side as you enter, and you could adjust it. You have a small coffee maker here, and you can make, I guess, coffees. I'm not sure about teas. I don't see any teas. Chest of drawers with a mini refrigerator, or at least cooler, right here. You might or might not like, if you're noise sensitive, you might want to ask them to turn it off, which they can. That's not a problem. But if you like to store things in the room, then by all means, this is a great place. The ironing board and the closet, ample space. This is the luggage rack. They give you quite a bit of hangers, but if you need more, you can always ask for more. Sliding doors. Nice shelf on the top, and to store different things that you don't want the kids to get. On the small side safe, not a big surprise. I've seen this before. I would have liked to see a safe that I could put like a mini computer or iPad. That would be something really great to have in a hotel, but it's not in this hotel. So right here you have connecting doors, as you see, and it's a great place to put your luggage, because then you kind of block, the people from entering if it's not locked already, but it's also kind of a little space that there is not occupied by anything, so it's really good to put your luggage there. This is a very, very nice setup. The TV is incorporated in this furniture, and then you have little spaces here, little shelves that you can put your stuff. Again, a really gigantic chest of drawers. I'll open one for you so you could see it. It's pretty deep and large, and there's 6 of them with conventional ice bucket, remote control. I think that is a DVD player, which is a little more unusual. And we're moving on to the sofa. I wouldn't be surprised if this sofa actually opened. I'm not quite sure where it would go, but I guess you can kind of put a little kid if you needed to. Not that you need to, because check out the old-fashioned paintings. This room is equipped with 2 queen beds, but just in case you needed more space, if you have a 5th person to sit and sleep, then I guess the opening sofa would be a good idea. You have an area lamp. I will give you a very fast view of the balcony. It has 2 chairs and a little table. We're on the 5th floor here. I think you can see the Tower of Terror from where we are. And on that side you see the Swan Hotel. It's a very nice view. We asked for a quiet room. One thing that I would like to see here that I'm not quite seeing here is maybe an additional lock, again, higher on the balcony door. I see only one lock. And honestly, for kids, especially with autism, who wander, and even little kids, I would like to see it higher and maybe somewhere up on top where only an adult can actually reach. The customary light blocking curtains, which is always a plus. Beautiful desk, just beautiful. Wood carved. Check out the Mickey carving on the chair. And of course, the Mickey logo on the legs. And of course, it would go with the Mickey lamp. Perfect. I love the fact that they added outlets, 3 outlets here. So you can plug your electronics. And of course, there's a mirror. And we're going to the bed area, the beds. Those, first of all, I like the fact that they're off the floor. They're pretty high up off the floor, but not horribly high, just high enough. So that makes them comfortable, and also you can kind of check. You can't really drop anything. It's a platform, so you can't drop anything under the bed. This is one thing that, you know, again, in hotels, it happens all the time. Something falls under your bed, and there it is. You forgot about it. So here it is, one bed with 2 night lights, and then you have a little table, and with the phone, and with an iPhone, iPad charger. Always remember to kind of unplug or reset the time. Who knows to what time the previous passenger or traveler set it to. Nice touch, antique postcards from Disneyland. Another bed here. This is something that's a staple in all the hotels in Disney World. A Mickey made out of towels. You can copy this at home. It doesn't look that difficult. Adorable. And another old-fashioned boardwalk painting. And this here controls the fan. They have a fan on the ceiling, which is a really nice touch because Florida gets humid. So you don't want the air conditioning, but you want something silent that kind of moves the air around. The fan's your choice. So that's a really great touch. If you still need a place to plug in more electronics, then here's another double plug right here, so you could easily do that. So that kind of covers the room. I will show you a kind of tour around the room real fast. It's spacious, it's large, it's comfortable. You have everything that you need in this room, truly. And I like the colors. They're muted, they're not overpowering, like mute blues and yellows with a touch of green. Now for the bathroom area. The bathroom area here, you have a double sink with 2 mirrors, of course. And let me see if this opens. There's a shelf, as you see, a little drawer. There's a shelf that you can put extra stuff. They supply the hairdryer, which is a really good thing. This is their kit. Let me see what they give in their kit. They give grapefruit conditioner. Smells nice. And grapefruit shampoo. And then grapefruit body lotion. And grapefruit shower gel. Well, you're going to smell like grapefruit after you stay in the room. Another charging station if you need to. I charged my phone yesterday if you have to. Now you have a huge long mirror, full body mirror. And then this is the bathroom. They have on the door, they have the place to hang your robe, which is always a good thing. It does not look like you can lock the door, which might or might not be a good thing when you have kids. Sometimes you do want to lock the door. Marble on the floor, the commode. It's a little tight in here. One person can do well, but if you have a little kid, it might become a little harder to wash. This is the towel rack, customary towel rack. Okay, you have a curtain here. The problem with curtain is that you can splash on the floor, and it is a slippery floor. But, and I don't see, well, I do see. I see that they have little diamonds. I don't know if you can see this in the picture. They have little diamonds, basically encrusted in, and not real diamonds, just the shape, encrusted into the tub, so it's an anti-slip tub, which is a great idea. And then you have a hold bar, a grab bar, and you have a place to put your soaps and how to turn on the shower. And this is the only thing, you can hang your swimsuits, there's a little line. The only thing that I would have loved to see here is a handheld, but the handheld might come with a price because then you can splatter the whole room, so maybe it is a good idea to just confine it into just a standing shower head. So that's kind of the tub, which is also a stand-in shower. I like the old-fashioned subway tile. Very, very subdued, and it gives it dimension. So I really like the touch here. And then, of course, on this wall you have the customary phone if you are in some kind of need to call, and a trash can. And another trash can. By the way, I have to say, it's probably the only place that I've seen 3 trash cans in one room. That's pretty good. There's always room for trash cans. So this is our room, another glimpse of our room. This is our room at the Boardwalk Hotel in Walt Disney World. I really, really look forward to spending my 2 days here. It looks beautiful. It looks very inviting, looks comfortable in a non-assuming way, and it just feels like home. I walked in a couple of minutes ago. It already feels like home, which not every hotel room kind of gives you. Some of them don't give you that feel. So this is the Boardwalk Hotel, and I hope that you liked the tour.